Rodriguez, team leader of the REJ team here with eXp Realty New York. And today I want to speak a little bit about the BRRRR strategy. And what the BRRRR strategy is, BRRRR, is you buy a property, you rehab a property, you rent it out, you refinance, and then you repeat and purchase another property and do the same thing. So the reason why I wanted to talk about the BRRRR today specifically is because I believe that that's one of the best ways to create wealth in real estate, especially if you're looking to flip a house. However, you're looking for something that you can actually hold. It's what I would say would be like a flip and a rental both at the same time. So I'll just start it off with going over an example so you understand. So let's say, for example, you find a nice two-family home, right? It's a two-family home. There's a little two-family house right here. Obviously, as you can see, I got a 100 in my art class because my drawings are just amazing. That's probably a house that you wouldn't want to go in, but let's say you see a two-family and it's going up for sale. You negotiate a good price with the owner for $150,000, right? So you have a two-family and you know that this property needs work. So let's say, for example, this two-family needs about $50,000 worth of work, right? Okay. Rehab. And what rehab means in the real estate world, not rehab like people are on cocaine, they actually need to seek rehab or fucking alcohol. What rehab means is renovations, right, in the real estate world. So $50,000 of renovations, that's going to equal $200,000 total, right? Now, based on the comps that you ran, the next step would be actually running comparables to see if this property would make sense as an investor. Obviously, you want to put the $50,000 in as long as it can appraise for a higher number. So let's say you put the $50,000 in, it's $200,000 now all in, and you know that the property, based on the comps in the area, it would be worth $300,000. So ARV equals 300,000. So this is all in, the all-in value, 50,000. So what I mean by the all-in value, right? Not just the material, not just the labor, but also the holding cost, right? If you're getting a lender on board, I mean, not if, right? With the BRRRR, I guess you could use your own cash. However, it would be more ideal to leverage somebody else's money, other people's money, so that number one, you're benefiting them and they're making some interest. Number two, you're leveraging your cash and you can use it on maybe another deal. You can maybe help out with the down payment, you know. However, leveraging other people's money has just always been better because you can now extend yourself to do more deals versus just putting all of your money into one and then being stuck with just one deal, right? Where you can buy 2, 3, 4 and keep doing them more rapidly. So all in 200,000, right? The holding cost. So let's say, for example, you borrowed 90% of, or I'll do 90% of the ARV, not of the ARV, 90% of the purchase price, which is 150. So your loan, I'll put your loan down here. You have a loan equals, so 90%, I have a handy calculator because I would rather do it this way, right? I'm not an evil genius like some of the people watching this video right now, right? 135. So we have 135 loan plus 50,000. So that I can do. That's going to be 185. Right? And then let's say out of your own money, you actually put down the remaining, which is 15,000 to, you know, to fulfill the $200,000 mark, right? So you're all in at 200,000. That's with all expenses, all costs. You know, the rehab. This is what you owe, right? So this number right here is the number that you owe to the investors. Now you're all in at 200,000. The property is worth 300,000. Now, when you refinance, what the BRRRR strategy allows you to do, instead of just selling it for 300,000, you actually go to your lender. So if you don't have a lender, you can reach out to your local broker. If you're on my area, you can reach out to me, and I can recommend you somebody that will actually fund you and lend you money, so that they can let you take out some money out of the 300,000. You get to keep the house. 300,000. Let's say it's generating, well, let's say $1,000 per unit. So let's say $2,000, right? So it's generating $2,000 of rent. We'll say 3,000 in New York, right? We in New York over here, so things are not cheap over here. We all know that. Unless you're living in like North Carolina, over there, rental income. So rental income. So your rental income is 3,000 a month. Let's say with expenses and everything, you actually end up getting half of that. So expenses. Okay, $3,000. Now, because of the expenses, I'm gonna need to know what your loan is gonna be. So your loan, let's say you get out a loan, 300,000, right? Now, when you're refinancing a property, typically they let you take out 80% of the money that you have invested, because the bank needs at least 20% of equity in the property, especially if it's an investment property. 25 sometimes, right? So we can go the conservative route and say 75%, right? So the banks would allow you to take 75% out of 300,000. So I'll just go ahead and give you guys an example over here. So 75% LTV, loan to value, of 300K is 225,000, right? So now you're telling me, Jose, I have $25,000 more than what I'm all in for, so I can simply just pay back the investors with the money that I have, right? 200,000. 200,000. Let's say you get to keep the 15, right? And you get to keep some money in your pocket. So that's why the BRRRR strategy is so powerful, because now we could say minus 185, right? Because you put down 15,000. So now you're minusing. So what you're minusing is the 75% loan to value. So now you're actually having 25% of equity in the property, and at the same time, with having that 25%, the banks actually get to give you the money back, so that you can pay off the investors, which will leave you with $40,000. And yes, that was me sneakily using my calculator, because right now my mind is just on another place right now. You know, when you start using the calculator, it's like, that's it, you're stuck with that. So $40,000, right? So now you have this $40,000 extra minus the 15 that you actually put in the property. So you have so you've made, put a plus sign, you've made $25,000 just from refinancing, paying back. Obviously you made way more than that, right? However, this is the money that you get to take out and use. So the $15,000 that you invested, you got that back, right? So you got the $15,000 back, and on top of that, you made another $25,000. Now, obviously, with this loan, you're gonna have to pay off the loan. That's fine. The tenants are paying for that. Don't worry about that, right? And that's the beauty about leverage, because now you put your money in. It takes you, 6 months, 5 months, 4 months to renovate the property, however long it takes you. the main thing here is that you got to take out $25,000. $25,000 in positive cash on cash, right? So with this $25,000, I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can now purchase another property, put another down payment on another property, right? And all you needed for this one was $15,000. So now you have a $10,000 bonus. You can put that on another property. So with that being said, now let's say with your mortgage, I'm just gonna do it for easy numbers. 50% is your expenses full. So expenses is $1,500, just so you guys understand the concept, right? You end up making $1,500 of cash flow. So this is the beauty in it, right? You got to take out $40,000, $15,000 was yours already, $25,000 extra, and at the same time, you get to profit $1,500 every single month. And now obviously the cash is gonna keep going up because the house keeps getting paid down, right? So the home, the 2-family home, keeps getting paid down. So this $225,000, this mortgage that you have here keeps going down. So the investors are satisfied because you already paid them, right? That's what you did here. You already paid the investors. So this is your mortgage now, right? This is your mortgage now. This becomes your mortgage. $225,000. Now this keeps going down because you're paying it off of the rent that you're getting, which is included in the expenses here, right? And on top of that, you're getting $1,500 extra. Now the other thing to keep in mind is obviously if you're holding the property, guess what else is gonna go up in value? The ARV. So now you're making money waiting for the property going up in value, appraising. You're making money off the rents. You made money off the refinance. You're making money off the loan pay down. I mean, there's just so many ways of making money, and that's why the BRRRR strategy is so powerful, because you can literally apply this multiple times, and that's the last R, which is repeat, right? So you buy the property, $150,000, you rehab it, $50,000, you're all in at $200,000. The ARV is $300,000, so you refinance. You take 75% loan to value of $300,000, which it gives you $225,000. The loan pay down, you're making money off of that. So now after that $225,000, you pay back the investors, which is $185,000. So the investors are happy; they got their money. You get to take out $40,000 because you have $40,000 surplus. $225,000 minus $185,000, and that $25,000 or that $40,000 is not taxed because it's technically considered a loan from the bank. So there you have it, guys. This is the BRRRR strategy. I think that this is one of the most powerful strategies you can ever implement in purchasing real estate. So if you guys need a little bit of more information of how this works, feel free to email my team, therejteam at gmail.com. I'm gonna put the information down below. And again, if you're looking to purchase a home, sell your home, invest in real estate anywhere around the country, I am connected with one of the greatest real estate agents that will do a good job for you. And that's something that I could put everything on because I know these people personally. So feel free to hit me up. And I'm glad you guys liked the video. Give it a thumbs up. I know you liked the video. Comment down below. Share it with a friend that will benefit from it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.